What's good, Meat Boys? It's the meat event. We got the Korean zombie Chan Sung Jung taking on Dan Ige. Real quick, shout out to our latest subs, Sean McLeod, the homie Brett, Jake M, and Chris Burnett. Appreciate you guys grilling and chilling with the boys. If you're new here, he's me, I'm Boy. Smash that sub button if you're looking for locks and laughs, because that's all we're bringing. So this one should be absolute fireworks. It's a featherweight scrap between Ige and the Korean zombie. Last time we saw Dan Ige, he put Gavin Tucker out with something stiff, something early, and I think a lot of people were surprised to see Dan Ige's power come into that one because before he was winning a lot of decisions, but he managed to showcase the thunder that he does have in his hands in that last one against Gavin Tucker. So impressive stuff from Ige. And the last time we saw Korean Zombie, he was losing a unanimous nod to T-City Ortega, and before that, he did have some nice impressive wins. I mean, he absolutely smashed Hanato Moicano and Frankie Edgar. So we had seen that resurgence. And in that fight versus Yair Rodriguez, if it's not for that YOLO meat bomb reverse elbow last second shot, then he might end up winning that fight too. So it's tough to sleep on Korean Zombie. Equally tough to sleep on Dan Ige. Who are you going with in this one? Because someone's vaulting themselves into that top five picture and maybe is never looking back. Who you got?
Yeah, this is such an amazing fight. A pure pick 'em for me. Very tough. I like both these guys. I mean, it could be really anyone's game, but I gotta go with the Korean Zombie. I like him in this one purely for the same reason on why T City got smashed, just like by Max Holloway as T City smashed the Zombie, and after T City's loss, he came back and just put on a master class of work. And I think that same vibe is going to happen with the Korean Zombie and show that, he is no joke. He's still that top five killer and he is still going for that strap. Now, that being said, anything's possible. And Danny Gay's only lost 3 times. And you look at those losses and it is no shame in those at all. But I like Korean Zombie. I like the explosiveness. And I like the comeback factor of him coming out of this loss and back on that winning streak. So I gotta go with the Zombie.
I'm with you 1,000,000%. Love that breakdown. And, it's very tough to pick against a guy like Dan Ige because he's a guy that will just find ways to get it done, right? Against Mirsad Bektic, he got it done. Against Edson Barboza, a lot of people scored that fight for Edson, but ultimately by the judge's decision, he got it done. And I mean, he did lose to Calvin Kattar in his first main event slot, but that was a competitive fight. It was just Calvin Kattar was better on that night and ultimately was able to edge him over a tough 5-round decision in Abu Dhabi. So it's going to be tough for Ige to take out the Zombie, but I'm with you 100%. I think the Zombie finds a way to rebound, finds a way to get back on track, and gets himself back in those big fights. Because while Chan Sung Jung, the Korean Zombie, is always a headliner, this is just a phenomenal opportunity again for 50K Ige, and I'm ready for Chan Sung Jung, the Zombie, just to get those next opportunities and hopefully a title shot down the line because he was so close, but ever so far ultimately. So any last thoughts on this one? I'm going Jung. I think he gets done by finish. Are you in agreement? Is it a finish or is it likely a decision for the Zombie?
I think it's gonna be a finish. I want to say it's a submission, but a TKO KO would not surprise me either. I if Dan's gonna get it done, I think it's gonna be by decision. I would be very surprised if he can get a finish, even though he did just get one before. But a Danny Gay finish is not too common, and that is why I say that. But yeah, I think Korean Zombie's gonna get it done on the floor, standing up, wherever it is. He should get that job done. But a true pick 'em, hard one to pick.
True pick 'em for sure, but in this meat event, you and I both got to go with the Korean Zombie over Dan 50K Dad Ige. Should be a good one, should be a banger. Thanks for tuning in, boys. Check out those other vids, those other predictions, and we'll see you next time.